If your body feels a little on edge and the mind hasn't yet had the time to settle down, then you're in the right place. This practice will allow you to settle in and slow down. Relax. Starting in the seated position, you can use a cushion and just place your hand onto your lower belly and onto your heart. Closing the eyes and coming to your breath. Noticing every inhale and every exhale. And just feel how your chest and your belly move along with the flow of your breath. Connecting to yourself, to your body. And allowing the mind to gently focus on just that breath. And let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale. And gently exhale. And 1 more inhale. And just releasing with the last exhale. Bringing your chin towards the chest. Releasing the arms into the knees. And gently opening up your eyes if they were closed. And let's start with the neck. Placing our right hand onto the head. And gently tilting your neck towards the right side. Still paying attention to your breath. And gently with an inhale, bring your head back to center and placing your left hand onto your head and moving your head to the left. So we're not putting any pressure on that hand. We're gently moving and breathing. And gently inhale, come back to center, placing your hands onto the knees. And let's make half circles, bringing the chin to the left, lowering down to the right and to center. 2 more times. To the left, lowering down, and the right, and center. 1 more time. To the left, and gently lowering down to the right, and back to center. Let's do it the other way around, bringing the chin towards the right, lowering down, circular movement to the left and center. 2 more. Right, lowering down to the left and center. Last one, to the right, and lowering down and back to center. Lovely. Let's come on to hands and knees for the cat-cow pose. So bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And with an inhale, gently bring your chin up and curving the spine. With an exhale, gently rounding the spine, bringing the chin towards the chest. Make this a very slow movement with intent. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bring yourself up. And exhale, rounding the spine. One more inhale. And exhale. And with the next inhale, lengthening the spine and just bringing the hips towards your feet for a nice forward fold here in child pose. And take a few deep breaths here. And while we're here, we're gently going to lift our head up and walk our hands towards the right side of the body. Just having a little bit of a side angle stretch here. Left side. And take a few breaths here too. And with an inhale, gently walk back to center. And exhaling, going into that forward, deeper fold. Take 2 breaths. And then gently walk yourself towards the left side of the body. And also here, just being mindful of your breath. And with an inhale, bring yourself back to the front. And exhale, perhaps going a little bit deeper into that child pose. And if you want, you might want to spread your knees a little bit. Just sink in those hips. And with an inhale, gently come back up, back onto hands and knees. You can make some movement if you want to. Doesn't have to be too static. And then just extending the right arm to the front and then threading the needle. So bringing your right arm between the left arm and the hip, left hip, and then gently leaning onto that shoulder side of your head. And take a few deep breaths here. Inhaling, coming back up. And let's do the other side. Extending the left arm and then threading the needle, the left arm through the right side of the body, leaning your head onto the mat. And take a few deep breaths here. And gently come back up. And let's move ourselves into Sphinx pose. Bringing the elbows underneath the shoulders and just gently looking forward, relaxing the shoulders, belly's touching the mat. And take a few deep breaths. If you do feel any tension in the lower back, you can always bring those elbows a little bit more to the front. Cushions in the way. A little bit to the front. And if you have the cushion, you might even want to just turn it around and lean your head onto it and just relaxing into this pose. And if you don't have a cushion, you can just do it without as well. And then gently come out of the pose. We're gonna bring our arms folded in front of us, leaning our forehead onto the arms. And then gently moving the right knee upwards as if you would be doing a tree pose, but then lying onto your stomach. And just releasing any tension you might have in that lower back. Just keep a few deep breaths here. And then come up. And you can roll from the side onto your back. And then bring the knees towards the chest. Making some circular movements from the left to the right. Or from the right to the left. You can switch up a bit. Or if that feels good, you can even just wobble from the left to the right without a circular movement. But just feel what your body wants to experience at this time. And then just give a little deeper press towards the chest, release. And bringing your arms outwards. And then gently shifting the knees and the legs to the left side of the body. Keeping those shoulders nicely positioned into the mat. So it could be that it's halfway. And if it's halfway, just use your feet to find a little bit of balance here. And then gently bring your feet back to center. Bring your arms next to your body. Take a few breaths here. And then move the knees back towards the chest. Give yourself a nice good hug and release. Spread your arms and fold over towards the right side of the body. Also here again, shoulders nicely firm on the mat. And there's no necessity to have the knees touching the floor if that's not possible. You can always have it halfway. Just have a nice little twist in that lower half of your back. A relaxing twist. And then gently bring your feet back to center, arms next to your body. And also here, if you feel like your body needs a little bit of movement, like bringing the knees and just gently swaying them from the left to the right, from the right to the left. Just feel maybe you want to give your knees another hug before we go into the last pose, and that is Shavasana. Extending your legs, arms next to the body, and just relax. Let your body ease into the mat. And you can stay here as long as you want to, as long as you need. And if this session felt good, you can always come back to it over and over again. Coming out of the pose, bring your knees to the chest and fold over to the left or the right side and gently push yourself up. And thank you for watching.